season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
And the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They'll give it to the back. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road. First 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup because this environment is hostile.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So Alabama's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession. possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
And the Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. Punts it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabbed over the middle, attacker. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Badgers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badgers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Finds the tight end.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Now on the move. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. He'll take it on the return. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the back. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Still running at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a pass.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here on the run side.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the throw out to the sideline. Good, just a few yards.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Horton. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Horton.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That's reeled in. It's Horton. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air, it's Simpson. Deep shot for the end zone. Finds a man in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. It's a draw. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a 1-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll try to do it himself. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Acker. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Edwards. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Line getting set on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Completes it in the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Snagged out of the air. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It's complete! And he will score! Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good night.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Nice job getting to the QB there. The best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. But when you think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ, JJ, nobody could block those guys one-on-one, and they just ruined coordinators' game plans offensively.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Using his legs, it's Dupree. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Badgers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that ball's free behind the line. Well, they fumbled the thing out of bounds, but they maintain possession, but it'll be right at the previous line of scrimmage. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Badgers are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. He's stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Badgers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got enough space. Touchdown, Badger. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the globe for a long time. They're up by 25 over Arkansas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Washington.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Miller. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want play off before the quarter ends. They'll run it from the gun. Slithers into space. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on third and short. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Snap in the shotgun. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. The give to the lone running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. There he goes! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball on third.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in this movie if I were allowed to have push passes. I'll tell you what, it is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming out.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll send the back in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially.
Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Powers forward. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Badgers will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Edwards. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Here comes the 2-point try. Snaps it in the shotgun. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. Defense. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that That's going to do it. Clock has struck 0 and the ball game is over. Guys, this is the type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like to understand, like I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge